Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Today we're going to go old school. The weather is, well, it's extremely unusual for this time of year. It is December 28th and the temperature on the truck before I got out said 72. Average for this time of year is like upper 40s to around 50 if I'm understanding correctly. So 72 is unseasonably warm. I guess that's to say the least. Water level is extremely down. So what we're going to do today is we are going to go old school. Going to go some rooster tails. Don't really know, maybe some micro, maybe some other micro jerk baits. Really small. We're on the hunt for rainbow trout, little small rainbow trouts. I've got my ultra light, little 4 foot, 5 foot. What is this, a 5 foot? Yeah, 5 foot ultralight, 4 pound test. Again, spinner on there. I've already thrown a few casts, caught one, so should be a good day. I'm needing about 3, maybe 4 average size rainbow trout to put in my freezer for catfish bait later this summer. And today, the way the conditions are, just seems to be an absolute perfect time for this. So got to get my waders on, get my gear ready, and we'll go. I'm not even bringing my whole bag. I've just got a stringer to put what trout I catch, and I've got a little box with some more little bitty spinners and some small jerk baits. And that's all I'm going to use today. The water is so low. It's really a gorgeous day. This is the kind of day you expect in April or May. You don't expect it the end of January at all. But we're gonna go down here and we're gonna walk out here and see if we can't catch a few rainbow trout that will hopefully help us catch some catfish later this year. So let's go check it out and see what we can do. Okay, I don't know if you can tell from the camera or not, but it is so shallow. The water is so low. So this ought to work out well for us today. All right, first cast. Got a black rooster tail on with a silver blade. 4 pound monofilament line. And I'm trying to reel just fast enough to get that blade to spin. I'm wearing shorts and a t-shirt under my waders. Normally when I'm fishing in this river this time of year, I've got a hooded sweatshirt on and a jacket on top of the waders. These rainbows like to hang out around rocks. They don't actually stand out in the middle of the water stand. These rainbows like to hunker down underneath the rocks for protection. So when these little spinner baits come swimming by, they will shoot out from underneath that rock. The strike is actually pretty, for the size of the fish it is, they hit it pretty hard. There's one. There's one. Little bitty thing, and he just threw my lure. Just so you can see what I'm using. Nothing spectacular. Well, first one got off. Let's see if we can get another one. Get him to stay on this time. I think the one thing I did wrong there was I lifted my rod tip. I don't like doing that with rainbows. Rainbows will jump like crazy. I just don't like them jumping. Because that's why. Throw upstream, you really got to reel it to get that blade turning. There's another one. There's another one. Another lilian. Actually, he's about average size. That's a good one. That's a good one to keep right there. That's a good one to keep right there. Oh, well, darn. Well, there's two I've lost. You know what? I got this dad blame net hooked to my hip. I guess it's time I started using it. Well, at least we know the spinner bait's working. There's another one. Okay, there's three, I think on 3 consecutive casts. I can't remember if I threw one or not, but I think it's on 3 consecutive casts. Now I'm gonna use my net on this guy. Oh, he's a good one. Bigger than that last one. Okay. Yeah, you're going in the net. There you go. And watch him wrap that treble hook all around the... He's a nice little one. He'll make good catfish bait later next summer. Well, if I can get... There we go. Boy, he came out of... These hooks are not staying in there good, so I guess that's a good thing as far as releasing. But let's go to the bank and string this guy up. I have not used a stringer. Golly, I can't remember the last time I used a stringer. Because I really just don't keep them. I don't keep trout. I don't eat them. I absolutely love catching them. But I don't keep them. I rarely, if ever, keep them. The only reason I'm keeping these is for catfish bait. So you can go up on the bank. I'm gonna take that spike and just drive it. You know what? Let's just do this. Keep you in the water. And I take the spike and I drive that into the ground to hold him in place. And my nets, there we go. Let's go see if we can get another one. Now, in the state of Tennessee, there is no size limit. There's no too small, there's no too large. You can keep any size. You're only allowed to keep 7. I think it's 7. It might be 6, but I'm almost sure it's 7. And it's really not going to matter because I'm not keeping that many. I'm going to keep maybe 3. Maybe 3. At least that's the plan. Okay, 3 consecutive casts, 3 catches. Pretty good. Let's keep at it. No reason to change spots as long as I'm catching them. Now, if you're thinking about starting trout fishing, if you've always wanted to start trout fishing, this is a good little method to start at until you learn more about trout and you get more experience. When I first started trout fishing, when I got married and moved to this area and I started trout fishing, this is the method I was using. I mean, I started out with corn and salmon eggs, but then I went up to this and then I had so much fun catching these little rainbows. And then over years, other people introduced me to the bigger jerk baits when they're generating, and that's what I do. That's what I prefer doing now. But if you're thinking about starting trout fishing, I tell you what, if you're even thinking about taking your son, daughter, grandson, granddaughter, and getting them started on lure fishing, this is a really great way to do it. The water's down, it's not raging down through here, so it's not unsafe. It's very safe to fish like this, and it's a lot of fun. Rainbow trout fight. So I highly recommend it for beginners. Now, I'm sitting here talking like I'm a pro. I am not a pro fisherman. I'm not even a guide. I'm not really 100% sure I want to be. I just enjoy doing this. Sometimes it's just fun to Go back to your roots. And I'm telling you something else. Another thing you need is polarized sunglasses. It was cloudy, I didn't have my glasses on, but the sun just come out and I just put my sunglasses on, and when I did, they're polarized. I can see the entire bottom of the river to where I couldn't before. If you're gonna do this, get you some polarized sunglasses. I cannot get over this weather. Now, you know, I'm here in East Tennessee, Carter County to be specific. And I've always said that Carter County, East Tennessee, and it's really Tennessee, North Carolina, this area we live in, the base of the mountains, or even in the mountains. It's amazing how you can actually get heat stroke and frostbite literally in the same day. Or even the same week. Looked at the weather report, and it's 70 today. There's a front moving in. It's supposed to start raining tonight, and I think next week the high one day is only like 40. So we're going from 70 to 40 in just a few days. All right, let's move upstream a little bit. Well, after those 3 consecutive strikes, I haven't caught so much. I mean, I haven't even got a hit. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna fish. I've come way upstream to this island right here, and I'm gonna fish in this little pool that's underneath this tree, if I can. The water is, well, it's really slick. Okay, I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna stick with this rooster tail bait that I've been using since I've had luck with it. And then I'll probably switch to something else to fish back. It's a pretty good little deep hole. Okay, we got some moss, which should make the walking a little easier. Let me just see if I can cast in here without getting in that tree. Okay. Yeah, something just chased it. Okay, I know what I need to do. I need to get around and above that pool. I can do something right here. Oh, there was a hit right there, or I hit bottom one. I really don't know which. I really need to be on that other side. It would be so much better fishing this spot. I know it's shallow up there, so. That's a fish. There we go. Oh, no, he didn't. I thought he'd come off, but he didn't. There we go. Come on, buddy row. Come on, buddy row. Little bitty thing. Little bitty thing. Oh, golly. Trying to do this without hurting myself. You know what? I think I want something a little bigger. Look how little this guy is. This is fun though. He won't even open his mouth. Okay, he's just barely hooked. If I can just get a hold of him. If I can get a hold of it. Let's try that again. Yeah, he just about got it. I just got to get a hold of it. Let go. There we go. Go on, buddy. Let's try again. Keep going. I am on it today. I'm going to keep bragging about my casting. I'm going to end up in a tree in a minute. There's another one. Huh. There's another one. You know, this is fun. It is. You know, I target bigger browns a lot of the time, and I keep saying it, and I say it, and I say it, and I say it, but this is fun. It really is. Well, it wasn't exactly a slammer today. Caught one good one that I'm going to use later in the spring and summer for catfish bait. I want to catch a few more between now and then. But I did catch 5 or 6 little ones, which is fine. You know, sometimes it's good just to go back to your roots and do some fishing that you haven't done in years. And I have not done this type of spinnerbait fishing in a long time. And it's just real easy. You're almost guaranteed to catch something. I can't recall ever being skunked doing this kind of fishing. It's kind of like bluegill fishing with night crawlers or mealworms. It's really hard to get skunked. But it was fun. I hope you enjoy it. This is a great way to get started with children, kids, grandkids, granddaughters, whatever the case may be. So give it a shot. You'll have a lot of fun. Find slow water. Find really slow water in a river, a creek. You can fish these little rooster tails just about any water. So give it a shot. We'll see you next time.